support, and defend
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Nebraska.
the Constitution of the State of Nebraska.
All right, let's see. You got badge?
All right, I'm Deputy Carnish. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
I'm Deputy Terrell Long. I'm here from Omaha. I'm a lateral.
I'm a new
she's
hire deputy.
New hire. So I worked at UNLPD for 7 years.
So I'm originally from Douglas County. I've lived in Douglas County my whole life. The main thing is I just wanted to serve my community that I grew up in.
Born and raised North Omaha, so seeing the sheriff's car drive by, I always, I thought it was pretty cool. Just want to serve my community. I live here, my neighbors. Just want to take care of them and take care of this community.
So I've been with UCSO for a little over 6 months.
I've been here beginning of July, so going on 2 months now.
My favorite part of the job is just being able to serve the community. We work for an amazing agency. I feel like a good agency starts with effective leadership, and we definitely have that here at DCSO. And aside from serving the community, everyone here has been amazing, whether it be civilian employees or sworn employees. Everyone really cares about your well-being.
Kind of along the same lines, it's super cool working for an agency that's small enough where you know everyone, but it's big enough where you can branch out and do your own thing and go into something specialized or be able to do this avenue or do this avenue. I thought it's awesome.
Douglas County Sheriff Aaron Hanson.
Chief Deputy Will Niemack.
Yeah, we're very, very proud of this group of laterals. It was a very successful lateral recruitment drive. And you saw from the work product, we've got not only a diverse group of laterals, but we have, I think it was 50 years plus of total law enforcement experience in that room. Anywhere from law enforcement professionals with 3 years of experience to 31 years of experience in law enforcement. We're very happy with our lateral recruitment outcome, and we think the public is going to be greatly served as a result. We're very happy with our recruitment effort for the new hire recruitment effort that just ended in late July. We saw a 65% increase in new hire candidate applications. And not only that, we saw improvements in our diversity numbers as well. We saw an increase from spring of 2024 to spring of 2025 when it comes to African American applicants, and an increase in Latino applicants. And so that is good news to me, because that seems to go contrary to the politically fueled narrative that somehow the sheriff's office does not have close ties and relations with the community. Our recruitment application numbers are strong, and they do reflect our community. 68% white, 15% African American, and 12% Latino. We also saw a notable increase in our Asian Pacific Islander applicants. In spring of 2024, we had 1. We had 9 in 2025. That's notable because we know we have a significant increase in our Burmese, Karen refugee population. And we want to be able to attract folks from those refugee communities to help us ensure safety of all areas of the county and the Douglas County Courthouse.
Just, I think, on the recruiting side of things, as it relates to both new recruits and laterals, I think our focus has just been an honest and straightforward approach of trying to exemplify that culture that the Sheriff's Office is here, and what that culture is kind of built upon a lot of good foundational situations of community outreach and community support, things that attract a young person into this career field of wanting to make a difference and seeing that their work product is valued, that it's supported, that it means something, and that it's in some ways, somehow, some way, treasured by those people they serve. That's one of the pillars that we really, try to identify with, is putting a product out there that makes a difference, that people are safer, they feel safer in their communities, that they are, whether it's a business owner or a resident, that they know that an agency is there to respond to their needs. And so attracting those people that are attracted to that has really been a big benefit for us. I think that's one of the reasons that those numeric rises in recruiting has occurred. Kind of across spectrum approach to recruiting, that we're not only recruiting that college candidate or person that's always wanted to be a cop, but you're seeing that opportunity arise for people that have professional experience in other spectrums. It could be a tradesperson, could be somebody working behind a desk and they're like, cubicle life isn't for me, I want something else. Is having those opportunities to say, hey, if you're interested in this, you're seeing it, number one, through social media and otherwise, but that message that we put out is exactly who we are. And I think that really resonates with people.
You know, I think it's important to note that not every exceptional law enforcement officer started out as a law enforcement officer. Maybe they started out in a different career. Maybe they were digging ditches, or they were a plumber, or they were working in an office environment. But one universal truth that I believe to be true is that every exceptional law enforcement officer has an inherent trait that is consistent with law enforcement or military. It's that service, that dedication to service. It's focus on a community, on your community. It's being courageous when courage is needed to keep innocent people safe. That's something that you can't necessarily train, right? Those are inherent traits that are going to be with an individual throughout their life. And so we want to speak to those candidates. We can make great deputies out of virtually anybody that has those inherent traits. We want to make folks that have those inherent traits feel comfortable to join our team. And ultimately, I think you not only end up with a better law enforcement officer as a result, a better deputy, I think you end up with a better public safety work product for the community. And one thing we've heard from our applicants is that our public messaging is really what attracted them to the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. We are bold when it comes to our messaging, ensuring that people know that we are there for them. We are here to protect innocent people in our community. We are unapologetic when it comes to promoting the fact that we're committed to keeping our community safe. And I think that attracts those candidates that are in possession of those inherent personality traits that are congruent to law enforcement.
One other aspect I think in terms of recruiting goes beyond recruiting is, and I talked about the culture of the place, is what I tell our recruiting team is we never stop recruiting in that sense. So we recruit the person through the application process, recruit them through that hiring process. But after they're hired, through our mentorship programs and different things that we have in place, is to ensure that we have the leadership, that connection to that person, so that in essence, even though they're already a team member, even though they're working in whatever capacity, in whatever direction that they're assigned, they still feel that connection. They still have that ability to say, yep, I have this and I want more. And to kind of feed that young workforce, I think that's imperative.
Last point is, and I think this may be one of the most important points, is the work is not done. The administration of the Sheriff's Office can only control what we can control. We can control our operations. We can try to control and influence positive morale. We can try to control and influence exceptional service to the public. But we can't control the wages and benefits for these deputies, either the ones that are on the job now or the ones that are applying to come in. And so now the heavy lifting task goes to the county board, the Douglas County Board, because in an environment where Sarpy County Sheriff's Office received a 7.5% pay increase, in an environment where the Omaha Police Department has a city ordinance and a contract agreement that they will always be paid 5% higher than any other law enforcement agency in the state, it's time for the county board to negotiate a contract with the Fraternal Order Police Lodge 2 that ensures that the financial aspect of being a deputy in the Douglas County Sheriff's Office is also strong. Because although we want these great candidates, they still need to be able to support their families, because that work-life balance is so crucial. And we will get peak deputy at work if they feel they are valued by their Douglas County Board and their Douglas County government as much as they are valued by their sheriff. And so that's our next task, to make sure that these incoming deputies are paid appropriately, not just to get them hired, but to keep them for a career.